Robert, what are you doing? He's up here!
This is perfect. Did you know that?
Sylvia! He's up here!
This is a perfect shot.
Oh, Robert.
This is an Academy Award-winning shot.
Robert, what the hell are you doing?
Looking at my Academy Award-winning shot.
They give Academy Awards for movies, Robert, not shots. We have 4 minutes to sunset.
4 minutes and 10 seconds.
Oh, good. Sorry, I didn't know. Hey, let's go square dancing.
Don't bug me, Reuben. I'm happy right now. I'm trying to make believe that you're not here right now.
Robert, Bobby, Lindstrom and Sachs were serious. They were dead serious. I know what I'm talking about. There's no more money. There is no more money. There was no more money 2 weeks ago when we were 3 weeks behind and $6.5 million over. There was no money then. There was officially no more money. I don't like being an asshole, but it's my job. I'm the production manager. I'm here to see that things run at schedule and on budget.
3 weeks behind and $6.5 million over.
That's right.
You've been doing a good job, Reuben.
The final shot, Robert. One shot. Then the cast, the crew, the 694 extras, the cameras, the lights, the food, the trailers, they all go home.
We're gonna go home, Reuben. It's all under control. Trust me.
You've said that before.
I was lying.
There's no retake here. You understand that, don't you? We can't just ask the sun to come back and set again because we screwed it up the first time.
We can't?
No.
What if we ask nicely?
God damn it.
What if we call the Sun's agent?
I'm not screwing around.
Neither am I. Call William Morris, say that we might need to retake a shot, say we need a little favor from the Sun, and in the event that we do, would the Sun be willing to come back up and set again? I mean, you know, we'll owe him one.
3.5 minutes.
The crew knows what to do.
How the hell do you know?
Because we've been rehearsing for the past 6 hours. Because despite the fact that this is my first film, the fact that you've seen fit to remind me of 3 times a day since pre-production, despite that fact, I'm not an idiot. The cameras will roll for 11 minutes and 30 seconds, and our 694 extras costumed in their approved Marine uniforms will trot from the ridge of those trees, down past the blue flag, and out of camera range. Craig's on deck, he'll be calling it, so I staked out this hill. Jeff's gonna join me, and together we're gonna watch art being made.
They're serious, Robert. This is it. Whatever you've got goes in the can, and if it's not releasable, they'll eat it. I swear they can afford it.
I thought you said there was no more money.
Not for this. Not for a movie about disillusioned Marines playing war games in Guam that everybody in the industry knows is not going to make doodah at the box office.
If they didn't like the movie, why did they make the movie?
The hell did they know? They liked your plays.
They weren't my plays, they were Jeff's plays.
Your plays, Jeff's plays, who gives a crap?
Jeff probably, Jeff's mom. Jeff put a lot of work into this screenplay.
Yeah, well, it's lousy. It's full of Yale drama crap. He should have stayed in church basements down in Soho, where if the audience doesn't understand what the hell is going on, they give him a plaque. 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Reuben, just the man I was looking for. Tell me, those people down there with the walkie-talkies, do they work for us?
Yes.
Good. I've fallen in love with one of them. I'm not sure her name, but she's got red hair, blue pants, and a white sweatshirt. If you could casually tell her some impressive things about me, I would genuinely appreciate it. Here, I could write some down for you.
I'll go back down to the deck. You have 2 minutes!
Reuben, wait! This is important to me. Red hair, blue pants, white sweatshirt. Tell her I have a reputation. Champagne?
Oh, yeah. Bob, word, stand up.
How's it look?
Problems?
It's your call.
I wanted to thank you for this.
Thank me for what?
Well, for giving me control like this, for letting me call shots. It really means a lot to me.
You've done a real good job. I mean that. Nothing to thank me for.
And I wanted to express my appreciation for your confidence in me, Bob.
I'm sure you can handle it, Craig.
It's just that I wanted you to know that you're really the only person who's ever considered that I might have, you know, some sort of personal career goals beyond being an AD.
Craig, I hate to seem cold right now because I can tell you're opening up to me, and I think that's great. But you know, you are planning on going back down and calling that shot, aren't you?
Sure.
I mean, you understand that the cameras are not going to roll unless you call action. You understand that, right, Craig?
I'm not stupid, Bob.
No, of course not. Just wasn't sure whether or not you realized we were inside 2 minutes.
Yeah, 1:35.
I need help, Jeff.
Craig! Bobby needs you to go down to the deck right now. He needs you to go down there because you have a very important job to do, and he wants you to do it as well as he knows you're able.
I'll well, that's what I was just saying to Bobby, that I'm grateful to be given this responsibility. I genuinely appreciate Bob's confidence.
Get down on the deck now, or I will go down, call the shot myself, and you will direct traffic for the rest of your life.
Thanks, Bob. I mean it.
He's sweet.
And really quick.
Yeah.
Why are you letting him call the shot?
Craig can call the play-by-play of the Yankees game for all the difference it'll make. The cameras have been rolling for the past 10 minutes.
You're kidding me.
In a minute 45, Hillary will radio Michael, who will cue the Marines.
You've been letting the cameras roll for 10 minutes?
Craig will never know. What's the harm? He can go home, tell people he called the final shot of the movie, and they'll have sex with him. 45 seconds.
Who's Hillary?
Red hair, blue pants, white sweatshirt.
Hillary?
35 seconds. 35 seconds till all my dreams come true. How many times can you say that, Jeff?
You mean, how many times can I say that really fast? I've never been good at that.
Please, God, please be perfect. Just nice and slow and easy, God. No mistakes. I'm not asking for any, special favors. I'm not asking for you to interfere. We've got all the bases covered. God, just please let me have this. God, for the next 11 and a half minutes, just make the sun set behind that hill and mind your business.
Bobby.
Shh. Action. Oh, yeah. Look at it, Jeff. Look at it.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, but are you seeing it?
I'm looking at it.
Try and see it. Try and see it, But put a frame around it and see the picture.
Yeah.
You looking at it?
I'm seeing it, Bobby.
Communicating an idea. Causing emotion. No words, no sounds, no paints, no brushes. Just 1,200 acres in New York. 694 extras jogging down a hill. 2, 4, 6 at a time. And a perfect sunset. I don't think I've ever been more fulfilled than I am right now.
You wouldn't happen to know if Hillary's married or anything, would you?
Jeff.
Sorry.
Jeez.
I was looking.
When you've written a scene and you're excited about it, I like to think that I'm pretty supportive. When you've created something that pleases you, I share your enthusiasm, whether it's genuine or not.
Whether it's genuine or not.
Yes, I encourage you, I support you, I celebrate with you.
I appreciate that, Bobby, but in the future, I'd like it, and I think it'll be more valuable and rewarding for you in the long run, if you just told me what you thought about my work.
I think your work has a tendency to be long-winded and cynical. I think that you have difficulty handling exposition. I think that you take forever to introduce the inciting action. And I think that all your female characters talk and behave as if they just stepped off the set of The Kissing Booth.
In the future, Bobby, I would like you to be honest and specific about problems you may have with my work, so that I may reasonably ascertain whether I should heed your suggestions or find another director. In the future, Bobby, not while I'm watching, seeing this communication of emotion with an image. And while I give you credit for creating this, the final scene of the picture, without paints, without brushes, but for the 127 pages of dialogue that precedes your creation, this would be a scene about a bunch of guys running down a hill for 11 and a half minutes.
So far, so good.
Doing a great job, Craig. Everything looks perfect.
Everything's going smooth as can be, Bob.
Well, I'm glad I have you down there. Down on the deck.
No, I mean it. I know you've got a lot on your mind right now, and that you could probably use some, you're really tired, but I think it's nice that you took the time and had the inclination to, say that.
Greg, I need you on the deck.
Oh, well, I just came up here to tell you that everything was going fine.
And I appreciate that, but I can see that everything is fine from up here. I can see everything from here. That's why I'm here. If all 3 cameras suddenly burst into flames at once, I would know the moment that you know.
Maybe even sooner.
The thing that I can't do from up here is get timings from Hillary and relay instructions to Michael.
Oh, you want me to hook you up with the walkie-talkie?
I want you to... Jeff!
I don't know, Bobby. Why don't you try communicating an emotion to Craig with an image? You don't need words. Long-winded, cynical, clumsily expository, tensionless, sexist, soap operatic words.
I'm gonna get back down to the deck. Check the time.
Thank you. Jeff, look. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I made all that stuff up. It was nasty and inappropriate. Jeff, we're coming up to the real meat of this sunset, and I'd just like to watch it. Jeff, just please let me live this next 10 minutes with your blessing and your forgiveness, and then we can fight if you want. Please, I'll do whatever you want. I'll tell Hillary that you signed a 3-picture deal at Warner's. Just please shake my hand and watch my scene.
Bobby?
Jeff?
3 cows have walked into the shop.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
3 cows have walked into the shot.
There are cows in the shot?
3.
3 cows are in the shot.
Yes.
I don't understand.
There are 3 cows grazing in the middle of the shot.
Jesus Christ Almighty! You're in the shot! Get the hell out of the shot! Cows! You're in the shot! Before I even begin to try and solve this problem, I want you to tell me, Jeff, you wrote the screenplay. You did research. You did months of research. You read books. Are there cows on Guam?
Not on marine bases.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! Never?
No, never. There are no cows on marine bases anywhere in the world. Guam, Nicaragua, Berlin, there's no cows.
Don't tell me there are no cows. There are 3 cows sitting in the middle of the shot.
That's because we're 10 miles outside of Schenectady on a farm. We're pretending to be on a marine base. Those cows aren't screwed around. They're on a farm. Look, it's okay. Just have some guys go out there and shoo away the cows.
Shoo away the cows.
Yeah, send some guys and they'll shoo them off to the left.
Jeff, an entire military infantry unit is running at them with machine guns. They're not going anywhere. What the hell are they doing?
Looks like they're eating.
Bobby, 3 cows have just walked into the shop. I think it's pretty noticeable.
Oh, really? What makes you say that, Craig? What makes you say it's noticeable?
Well, everybody noticed?
Jeff!
Look, just sit tight.
The sun is setting, Jeff, seemingly faster than it's ever set before.
You'll cut the shots. You can fudge around with the continuity on the sunset.
If the cows move, if they decide to move back out of the shot,
Right.
and if they don't,
You're screwed.
what's going on, guys? Come on, what's the big deal? God, please, just move the cows. Just move them 75 yards to the left. God, I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I mean, I'm at a complete and total, I don't know what I'm supposed to, wait. What are they doing? Are they bobbing their heads or something? Does that mean that they're leaving? Does it seem to you like they're about ready to leave?
I'm not a livestock psychologist, Rob. I don't know if the cows seem ready to leave.
I think they're about ready to leave.
Craig, on the other hand, has a strong sense that the cows will be leaving soon.
Would you look at those guys? Just doing it exactly the way that we did in rehearsal? I mean, you'd sort of think right about now, one of them would say, I'm an actor, and I'm supposed to be imitating life. There's a cow. If I were a Marine on my way back to the barracks, I think it would be somewhat out of the ordinary to see a cow standing right here.
Should I call Michael?
Please,
What should I tell him?
tell him to tell whoever's left up there that the scene now includes 3 cows. There's no point in ignoring the cows. It only makes us look stupid.
I left my walkie-talkie down at the deck.
Go! Hold it, don't bother. The extras have discovered the cows. They're acting with the cows. They're doing bits of business with the cows. I hate those cows. You know what I think? I think it's not nearly as big of a problem as we think it is.
Truly, Bobby, that's the attitude you gotta have.
Because you know why? I mean, I don't think people are even going to notice. I mean, sure, they're going to notice. They're going to see the cows, but I don't think they're going to find it that strange.
You don't?
Why should they? They're cows. What's the big scream? They're cows.
On a marine compound in Guam.
You think people are going to pick that out?
I would hope so. I mean, if they just sat through our 2-hour movie and they don't know that they're on a marine compound in Guam, then hell, we could throw Rick and Morty out there. It won't make any difference.
I don't know. Call it instinct. I don't think people are going to find it that strange.
I find it strange. You find it strange.
I find it strange.
Craig finds it strange. Talk about playing to the lowest common denominator.
You find it strange?
Pretty strange, yeah.
I want you to call down to Hillary. Get one of the police, the Schenectady police guys. Are they still around?
Yeah.
Good. I want you to call down to Hillary and have her tell the policemen to shoot the cows.
Whoa, Bob!
Call!
Hey, Craig, stop! Bobby, you can't have the policemen shoot the cows.
Why not?
For about 10 different
I
reasons.
don't have time for 10. Give me one.
You can't kill cows to make a movie.
Why not? You kill cows to make hamburgers. What's the difference?
What's the difference between food and a movie? Are you being serious right now?
Okay, look, they don't have to kill the cows, and they don't have to kill them. They don't have to shoot to kill. Just drop them, wound them for crying out loud. I'm running out of time here.
Bobby, allow me a very quick hypothetical. Let's say that the Schenectady police officers carry guns that can shoot 3/4 of a mile, and that they're accurate at that range so as to be able to wound and not kill the cow. Now, fast forward a year. Don't you think, come on. Don't you think that even the audience members who don't find it strange that 3 cows are walking around a marine base in Guam are going to be a little perplexed when, for no apparent reason, those cows just drop dead?
You're right.
I know.
You're 100% right.
Look, you'll salvage some footage. The cows will leave. The scene was too long anyway.
I've been looking at this all wrong. Look at the cows. What do they look like to you?
Cows?
Yeah.
They look like cows.
Besides cows, what do they look like besides cows?
I'm not sure I understand.
I'm saying look at the cows and tell me what you think that they look like other than cows.
I'm just not quite following you here, Bobby. I'm looking at the cows, but all I'm seeing is that they look like cows.
Don't you think that they look a little bit like tanks? Tanks! Sherman tanks. Don't you think that, a little bit, in a way, they're off in the distance in silhouette, that they look like Sherman tanks?
No.
Well, what do you think they look like?
I think they look like cows.
Forget cows. Cows aren't an option. You can't choose cows. They're not cows.
Except they are cows, and they look like cows, which makes sense because they're cows.
I'm asking you to use your imagination, Jeff. I'm asking you for once in your life to think emotionally and not intellectually. I'm asking for you to make pretend, to reach into the back of your mind's eye, and tell me what you see when you look at those cows other than cows.
Oh, you want me to be emotional, not intellectual?
Please, once, for me.
I see love, Rob. I see kids playing freeze tag in a sunny meadow. I see Fifth Avenue at Christmas time. I see a rainy day spent by the fireplace. I see a man at peace with himself.
Really? That's putting freeze tag.
I see cows, Bobby.
You don't think they look like Sherman tanks?
Rob, you're out of control.
I'm in complete control, okay? Listen to me. I know what I'm saying. Listen, you kind of look out there, squint your eyes a little bit, kind of blur things up. I swear they look like Sherman tanks. And tanks on a marine base are okay. No one's going to find that strange, right? You don't agree?
No.
Why?
Because I think when the ushers instruct the audience to just, squint your eyes a little bit at this point, that just some of them are going to hold out on us.
I'm not saying tell the audiences to squint, Jeff.
And what are you saying?
I mean, we already have footage of tanks. We have the footage. I just keep jump cutting to shots of tanks every couple of minutes, and they will be subliminally convinced that they're looking at tanks.
Bobby,
they'll be subliminally convinced.
Just because you showed them tanks every once in a while, they're going to think those cows are tanks?
Yes!
Who do you think your audience is?
Idiots, Jeff. I think the vast majority are lazy, stupid idiots who I believe can be convinced by a clever enough director that 3 cows are in fact Sherman tanks.
Well, you're wrong. The only person who thinks those cows are anything but cows is you.
Craig! What do the cows look like to you?
Those cows?
No, other cows, Craig. Those cows.
I just didn't understand the question.
What do those cows look like to you? Those cows, standing in the middle of the shot.
Well, actually, it's funny. I was sort of thinking with the way they're sort of bobbing their heads up and down.
Yeah, well, Craig, come on.
You really only make them out in the shadow.
Craig!
I was thinking they looked a little like boats.
Boats?
Yeah, boats. Tied to a mooring. Bobbing at their mooring. Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Do either of you have any sense of size? Do either of you have any sense of shape or proportion? Do either of you realize that a boat and a tank and a cow are three different things? Or is it just like, oh, anything that moves is lumped into one big pie?
No, but we're filmmakers and we don't lock ourselves into conventional notions and labels.
Those are cows, Bobby.
How do you know? Craig said they're boats.
They look like that.
They look like cows! They move like cows. They eat like cows. That's because they're cows. I wouldn't lie to you about this, except that fact. Boats float and tanks have guns and cows are standing right there. And they're noticeable. You can squint from now until Tuesday. They're still going to look like cows. And you know what? I think they're the best thing in this movie.
You're right. They're cows.
What?
They're cows. I thought there might be a way around that, but there isn't. They're cows. They'll have to stay cows. Okay. Fine. Yeah. There are 3 cows standing in the last shot of the picture. What did I mean by that? What was I trying to say, I wonder? I need to examine this. What are cows? What are cows? What do cows do? Cows give milk. Milk is life. Sure. Milk. Mother's milk. The milk of life. Young disillusioned marine. Young disillusioned marines. What? Sucking the last drops. The milk of life. Oh, sunset. End it. Young disillusioned marines sucking the last drops of the milk of life from cows because their mothers aren't with them in Guam. What the hell am I saying?
Bob,
Wrap it, Craig.
you sure?
Wrap it. I'll be down in a minute. I need a minute before I go down.
You still have about 90 seconds.
Don't waste film. Just cut it and let's go home.
Sure.
Go ahead. Say it. Say what? Say how I never had any control in this movie. Say how I got ahead of myself. I got dreamy and lofty and master filmmaker and boy genius. And it all came crashing down around me. Go ahead, say it.
I wasn't going to say that, Rob. I was going to say, let's go home, Rob. I was going to say the reason this movie sucks, and it really does bite, Rob, is because you and I had nothing to do with it. You were never in control, and neither was I. They made us change things, and we didn't even know why, but we just did it. They'd ask me to write a scene in bed, then I'd write a scene in bed. Look at the surroundings you with. Did you hire one of these people yourself? You didn't make this movie, Rob. Lindstrom and Sachs did. They wrote it, too. I typed it. That's what I did. Look, 3 months ago, you had a sense of humor about this. We were able to laugh about it. It's okay. It's just a bad movie. It's not your fault. It's just a really bad movie. A child hasn't died, Rob.
I really, really wish you wouldn't do that.
Do what?
Compare every problem in the world relative to the worst problem in the world. Just because one thing isn't as bad as something else, it doesn't make it good. Doesn't make it all right. The town of Beaumont, Texas is flattened by a tornado, but hey, you know, what's the big problem? A nuclear weapon didn't explode. That's a bad habit, Jeff.
Not when we're just talking about movies.
That's not the point.
And what's the point?
The point is that Lindstrom and Sachs might just release the movie.
So what?
My name's on it. The hell's the matter with you? Back in New York, you spent half an hour wondering whether or not you should change a comma. You can't sleep when we're doing a play. We have to put you in the hospital after opening weekend. Why don't you give a damn now?
Because I take no pride whatsoever in this piece of work. Because this piece of work was mangled beyond my ability or interest to repair it by forces beyond my ability or interest in reasoning with. But they were paying me a lot of money, so what the hell?
This isn't supposed to be a hobby, Jeff. This isn't a weekend tennis match. This is supposed to be our lives. And you just sit there like, hey, win some, you lose some.
But it's not my life, and it's not yours. Your life is Nancy, and Jennifer, and your dad, and the Knicks, and the tomatoes, and your boats. And my life is Hillary, and I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now. But you get the point. Okay? It's just a movie.
I understand what you're saying.
But
Look, okay, you're right. It's not the biggest tragedy in the world, but it's at least as bad. I don't know. If my boat sank, wouldn't you say that it's as bad as that? Would you express sympathy if my boat sank?
yes, if your boat sank, I would say I was sorry.
Okay, and now don't you think that this, although not a tragedy on the scale of the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, don't you think that this is at least on par with my boat sinking?
Does the boat have any passengers?
No, just the boat. $45,000 boat that I haven't finished paying off yet, and I named after my first dog.
Yes, I'd say they're equally as bad. I'm sorry your movie has happened.
Thank you.
I am sorry.
Then help me.
How?
Give me Yale drama crap.
What?
I need an explanation. I need an explanation for the cows.
Why?
Why do I need an explanation?
Yes.
Because I asked God for a favor and he wasn't listening. So now I'm asking you. I need an explanation. Something good, something real.
Oh, something real? Oh, you mean like actors playing Marines, fixing their hair before each shot? You mean like killing and war and violence and death being reduced to a series of wacky scenes to somehow make it palatable to the 16 to 21 audience? You know, Bobby, after a year of doing this, I think it takes a certain amount of arrogance to assume that when 3 cows walk half a mile into the shot, it's because God wasn't listening.
You don't believe in God?
No, I don't. I don't believe in God. And I don't believe in movies. I believe in cows. There's some Yale drama crap for you. Bobby, what's this scene about?
No, you're right. Let's go home.
No, listen, what's this scene about?
I give up.
No, you're gonna like this, you're gonna like this. What's this scene about?
It's about the end of the day, the end of the game.
Okay, but it's not anymore. What's it about now?
It's about 3 cows.
No. What's it about? What's the scene really about?
Oh, it's about the incongruity of
No.
the difference, the contrast in...
No.
But how can you really, to a certain degree, juxtapose that?
Bobby!
Jeff, what I'm saying we're seeing here is...
Look, what's really happening in the scene?
Marines were running down a hill.
Who were they?
Really?
Yes.
Extras.
They were actors in
A movie.
when all of a sudden
3 cows walked into the most important shot.
of
The movie.
about
Disillusioned Marines in Guam.
a subject to which we did a
The service.
okay. Now, what's really happening in the scene? Not the sunset, not the Marines. What's really happening?
A movie shot was being destroyed.
And if you don't think that's an appropriate ending to this picture, then you don't know Yale drama crap and it bites you in the ass.
It's a scene about a movie shot being destroyed.
I truly could not have written it better if I'd been given 100 years.
The scene is about a movie shot being ruined by 3 cows.
And you're the boldest director since Nolan.
A bad film, which began as a good film about a group of Marines who joined the Corps with an idealized, one might even say, Hollywoodized image of the Marines, but whose hopes and fantasies are coming crashing down, is ending with 3 cows walking into the last shot of the picture itself.
And you're telling me God doesn't hang out in upstate New York?
Robert, the buses are leaving. Robert?
I'm coming.
Those cows sure were a pain in the ass, huh? Oh, what the hell? We'll just mat them out when we cut it. Hell of a sight, though. I swear, I almost pissed my pants.
Mat 'em out.
Yeah, it takes half a day.
Mat out the cows.
Yeah, you talk to Leonard next week.
Why would I want to mat out the cows?
What?
I rehearsed those cows. I auditioned those cows. I auditioned over 400 cows, and those were my very first choice. I mean, you gotta admit the camera loves them, Reuben.
You planned the cows.
You believe this guy, Reuben? Don't you understand?
You mean
The scene. The scene. It's the whole statement of the picture.
the cows?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about something else. I liked it. I really did. Buses are headed back.
I'm right behind you.
I think it's gonna work.
You ready to go?
Hang on. Now they're leaving. Thank you.